I'm live again. Hey y'all, welcome back to Kicking It with K Rob. It is your host, K Rob, and today we're gonna be doing a song breakdown. My guest is gonna come in a minute. And once again, I said it's like at every show now. I know it's been a while, but you know, life has happened since the last time y'all seen me. But one of these days, I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna have a consistent audience, and we're gonna get this together. But for now, we're just going to enjoy this episode whenever my guests come here. Anyways, y'all, look at my new cup. It's my man. It's my man. Okay, Aaliyah, come on in here. I don't know how to do it. Maybe, let's see. No. Request to come in here. Invite. Okay, I'm going to invite you. Oh, it feels different. I didn't get this in a minute. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
I can't hear you. Well, yes, I can. Turn your phone sideways. Is it sideways?
No,
Okay.
not it is. Wait. You turn the brightness up on my computer.
What he say? What we
What
drinking on? That good stuff that hydrates you. You know. Oh, I almost said something. That would have been so inappropriate. Yep. Are you ready? So yeah, we're doing a song breakdown, okay?
Hey,
And
Khadijah.
when
What you
turn your
talking about?
camera. Is your
I
camera
thought you
turned?
wanted it horizontal.
Yeah, like that. Oh, you looking like that. It look okay,
Yeah.
you good. So yeah, we're doing a song breakdown of Alicia Keys, A Woman's Worth. And right there, that song title, it just sets the bar. It just sets the bar. A Woman's Worth. Aaliyah, what you know about A Woman's Worth?
A lot. I know a lot about mine.
Oh,
Y'all carrying it
period.
sideways.
Yeah, we know. It's on purpose. Oh, I heard that. It's on purpose. This is for mass media purposes. Yeah, this is how. Yeah, we're going to do this. But anyway, so you ready? We're finna get started. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, so she starts the song off by saying, I can't sing, y'all, so bear with me. You could buy me, let me stop. You could buy me diamonds. You could buy me pearls. You could take me a cruise around the world. Baby, you know I'm worth it. Okay, so the first thing I gotta say is niggas be knowing your worth more, and if not more, then that's the same thing. They be knowing your worth plus tax. So I feel like it's important for us as girls / women to know our worth, because if not, then they could use and abuse us not knowing and take advantage and so on and so on. So, yeah. Yeah.
I agree. And sometimes when you do know your worth, they'll downplay you for knowing it.
Can you elaborate on that? Like, give me a situation.
Like, let's see, a situation would be basically like gaslighting.
That's a big word.
Gaslight you
That's a
out of
big
your
word for
worth.
ammo.
Gaslight you out of your worth, basically.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you don't do this, you don't do that. They'll tell you everything you don't do. But what do you
Mm-hmm.
do? Like what they
Yeah.
say, what do you bring to the table?
Yeah.
I I said this the other day on my Instagram. I said if a nigga ever asks me what I'm bringing to the table, we no longer having conversation, because you're not gonna ask me that. Because I wouldn't ask you that as a grown woman. I'm not gonna ask you what you bring to the table. We're gonna see what you bring to the table, and if it don't work out, then it don't work out. Because first of all, people lie, so I could tell you what I got and what I don't got,
Mm-hmm.
and this
Yeah,
is for
that's
you
a
to
social
say.
media topic
It
to me.
it very much so is, because I wonder if our parents ask, "What do you bring to the table?" before they started dating. The answer is no. Like, why would you ask somebody that? That's stupid. And then she goes on to say, not just dough, but to show that you know she is worth your time. What do you got to say about that?
So basically, she's saying, like, even though materialistic things are appreciated, all things don't have to cost money. Most things don't have to cost money, but you should show some form of appreciation.
Yeah, because you're going to take me out on a date. You're going to spend money on me and chilling at your house, Netflix and chilling, that's not a date. Having let me see, sitting in the car, listening to music, that's not a date. I don't care what social media says. That's not a date to me. A date is when we are spending money on each other. You can have a nice, like, you can have a nice time when you spend time together. But to me,
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like
quality time.
that's quality time. Exactly. I feel like if it's not money being spent and thought put into it, then I don't think it's a date. You know,
Yeah.
that's just me. Then she says you will lose if you choose to refuse to put her first. And she says she will and she can find a man who knows her worth. And I feel like you can't get no simpler than that. She giving you the blueprint. All you gotta do is follow it. You will lose. Y'all listen to that. You will lose if you choose to refuse to put her first. A four step plan. And
Simple.
my thing is, I'm not coming second to no game. I'm not coming second to no what is it? The basketball game or either a playing game. I'm not coming second to that. And I'm not coming second to your mother. Cause I feel like as your woman, I come first. Period. So yeah. And I feel like niggas they don't well, I'm not gonna say niggas, but some men don't prioritize their woman. There's things like I just listed and they prioritize those things
Hmm.
over their girl. Their
Yeah.
girl. So you will lose if you choose to refuse to put her first.
It's really all about balance.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah,
And
like she said, she
go
will
ahead.
find a man who knows her worth. I mean, like the saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure. It's easy to find somebody that'll do exactly what you want.
It's taking a long time though for me.
Huh?
I said it's taking a long time for me though.
Well, keep waiting, because you don't want to settle.
No, that's why I'm single because I haven't and I'm not going to. I refuse to
As you
because
should.
he will lose if you choose to refuse to put me first. Yeah, I think I like that. I don't know. And Alicia Keys wrote this song with somebody, but she's like the first writer on this song. So I wonder what Sister Girl was going through when she wrote this song.
Hmm.
Yeah, let me see. Then she says, because a real man knows a real woman when he sees her. I don't know, but these lyrics are just hitting deep. Mm. Anyways, and then I said that's how you end up in a happy relationship because, like, if both y'all are real, genuine people and there's no bullshit in between y'all, then y'all gonna naturally see each other's worth, and you're not gonna bullshit
Yeah,
around. You're gonna
that's true.
get you're gonna get it together real soon, quick, fast, and hurry before somebody else do come up and sweep him or her off their feet. So
That's
I feel
true.
like it takes two mature people to see each other's worth. You said that's true.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then you said it doesn't take a long time for a man to know your worth. Listen,
Oh, yeah.
what's a good time frame for you to be at, or yeah, for somebody to ask you to be like your significant other?
I'm not the person to ask. I don't waste time.
You said what?
I'm not the person to ask because I don't waste time.
No, I'm asking you. What do you think? Like, what's too long for
Realistically,
you?
oh, what's too long? I guess 4 or 5 months, really.
4 or 5 months. Some people say three
Yeah.
months.
I
Okay,
was
so
thinking 3 months. That's why I said longer than 4 or 5 months. Yeah, that's too long.
6 months. You wasting time. They wasting time.
Yeah.
So like, would you bring it up to somebody like, hey,
Mm-mm.
yeah, what do you no, you just
Nope.
no
I'm
talking,
just
just let
out
it
of
go
there.
out of
Yeah.
there.
Because I shouldn't have to ask. And if I
No,
had to ask, that's a sign.
that means yeah. Ask for what when there's somebody out there who's gonna do it regardless, whether you ask or not. Well,
Right.
no, not whether you ask or not. He's not gonna let you ask.
Yeah,
What are
he'll
we
ask
doing? So
first.
I feel like when you get to the point of so like what we doing, it's just like you know already. You just don't want to come to terms with it.
Because most men aren't indecisive. Like, I've never really met a true indecisive man.
Really.
Yeah, relative or
Hmm.
not.
Hmm.
Men are sure about what they want. It's the women that's indecisive. So if
Yeah, I
I
know.
gotta ask, red flag already.
Mm. Y'all who are just joining in here, we're talking about the Alicia Keys song "A Woman's Worth," and we're talking about a woman's worth, and we're breaking down the lyrics when she explains a woman's worth because I know my worth. Period. And she says a real woman knows a real man ain't afraid to please her. Because a bitch like me, I ain't never gonna be afraid for the man to please me. Never. Because I feel like some people, they let their trauma get in the way of their treasure and they sabotage a good person by, doing things to sabotage their relationship. I don't think I'm the type of person to do that. That's why they say, you should heal first, but that's a different story for a different day.
Yeah.
It's not never a good idea to sabotage. If you know that person is doing good by you, let it, either let it go if you're not ready, or don't sabotage. Don't self-sabotage. That's the point I'm getting at. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
do that.
really the answer. Let it go if you're not ready, because it's easier said than done to not
It
self
is.
sabotage. So
It is. Like, how do people self-sabotage? Like, let me see.
looking for stuff, digging for stuff,
Mm,
putting together scenario. Oh, somebody answered. Sometimes people don't even know they're doing it. I concur.
that's true.
That's usually how it happens. That's why I said it's easier said than done. Because you start falling into the same patterns of your last situations and don't even realize it. And now
Yeah.
you're self sabotaging.
Yeah, that's true. Like, you didn't learn from your last relationship and you're doing it again when this person is here to treat you right and not
Yeah.
teach you a lesson.
Or constantly in
Mm-hmm.
defense mode,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
thinking it's too good to be
Bringing
true.
baggage
Yeah.
in from a relationship. What you say?
That's a prime example. Thinking it's too good to be true.
Yep. That's exactly it. That's the bottom line. Thinking it's too good to be true. And then she goes on to say, and a real woman knows a real man comes first. And I sarcastically, in my little notes, I said, and I'm gonna fix my man plate before the kids. But that's sarcasm.
Ooh, girl, that's a whole nother
She
topic.
said people don't realize their relationship with their parents can affect romance. We'll get into that topic a different day.
But
We'll get
that's
into that
true
topic
though.
a different day. Very true. That's a part of self-sabotaging, I guess. Like how you were treated as a child, and then you go into a relationship.
And you see, you view love as how you were taught it, basically.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, I had said, fix your man play before the kids, but I wasn't being for real. Yeah, basically she was, and this line was basically a reciprocation of what the song is about. Because a real woman is also going to recognize a real man. The fuck, she ain't
Right.
gonna play around when she see a good man, or at least she shouldn't. Because a bitch like me, I ain't playing around. Like, oh, this the one. This is the one. Aaliyah said, "This is the one." That's what you said, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Look at her blushing, y'all. This girl is blushing. She blushing because she got,
Cooking, fixing plates, all that.
You said what?
Cooking, fixing plates,
Yeah.
going half,
I
all that.
want to cater to you. Wait, baby, this is your day. What she say? I want to cater to you. Yeah. Let me stop. Y'all know how I am with song lyrics. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the next line, or the verse, whatever, she says, if you treat me fairly, this is the part right here. If you treat me fairly, I'll give you all my goods. We know what that means.
Yeah, we do.
We know what that means. And I said, literally, that's all it takes for me. For me, that's all it takes. If you treat me fairly, I'm gonna give you all my goods. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Yeah. I do believe though that for some women who are looking for relationships, it shouldn't be as easy. I don't know if that's controversial or not, but I feel like that's how you know, see what they're about. Because if he treating you like shit and you still having sex with him, he gonna continue to treat you like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Engaging with
that's.
him, period, though, in any type of way.
You said what?
I said engaging with him in any type of way. I mean, he's still gonna continue that. So somebody said, what's the sign of being treated fairly enough?
I feel like that's situational because, excuse me, what's fair to me may not be fair to you.
I think she's saying
So,
like, what are your guidelines?
oh, you're asking me. Okay. To me, it's quality time. Of course, like you taking initiative also. Initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Quality
That's a big one.
time. Um, Romance. Let me see. You respect me. Let me see. What else am I missing? What else am I missing?
Um, Attentiveness,
Yeah, yeah.
which falls under
That's on my list.
listening and paying
Yeah.
attention. Um,
Not just attentiveness, because I learned the niggas could be attentive and not have conversation. I've
hmm.
learned it
So
recently.
communication, which is number one.
Communication is number
That's my
one.
number one, really, because everything
Communication,
follows under that umbrella, making you feel
making you
protected. Yes,
feel, what does that say? Making you feel what?
making you feel protected.
That's a big one. I need a soldier that ain't scared to stand up for me, that carry
It's the
big
Beyonce
things, if
references.
you know what I mean. Girl, that's destiny, not just B. Not just B, but yeah, period. Because they all taught us. What you mean? She said, I need a
Yeah,
soldier and I want to cater to you. And those two things are not hard to look for and ask. Well, they look hard to look for, yeah. But they not, that's not asking much. That's not asking much. If you could protect me and I cater to you, that's it. No, I'm sorry. That's
that's
not
true
it.
though.
Huh?
I said that's true though. I mean, that's the basis of it.
Yeah. Mm. Soldier, yeah. I love that song because they was speaking in that too. I need a soldier. Anyways, we could do another song breakdown on that. But and then let me see. Um yeah, you said this is basic requirement. Like this is the bare minimum. Well, no, is that bare minimum?
Yeah, because that's
Being treated fairly.
that should be expected.
Yeah. Loyalty,
That's the bare
honesty.
minimum to me.
Yeah, loyalty, honesty, and all of that. To me, that's not the bare minimum. That's a requirement. Like you said. That's the bare
Yeah,
minimum and requirement is not necessarily the same thing. Because I feel like you could get in with the bare minimum, but you can't get in with the requirement. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but they just fall in the same category for me.
Yeah, they do, but I just looked at them a little different. I don't know why in that situation, because, yeah.
I get the difference in the terms though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She says, I'll treat you like a real woman should. Baby, I know you're worth it. Yeah. Wait, what the same thing? No one the same thing. Yeah, I know you're worth it, so you should know that I'm worth it. The fuck? The fuck? Yeah.
Hmm.
Cooking, fixing plates, all of that. I'm gonna do all of that. If I feel like you the man, my man, then I'm gonna do all of that.
And that's why I never understood the controversy in the conversation of, are you cooking for your man or making him a sandwich at 3 a.m.? Because if you can call him your man, then why wouldn't you? Like, I just don't understand that conversation, and I don't get involved because
I feel like
it's
some women
pointless.
don't feel like they are their man don't make them feel like they could do such because they don't deserve it.
Yeah, a lot of women, that's true. A lot
Some
of
men
women do
don't
look at
deserve
it
it.
that
I'm trying to
way.
figure out trying to figure out the terminology for that.
But that's the point of the song, though. If you don't see the worth in somebody, what's the
Then
point?
what's the point? What's the point? Then she goes on to say, if you never play me, promise not to bluff. That's saying don't cheat and don't basically downplay me in front of your homeboys or your homegirls. Like, don't do
Or
that.
anybody.
Exactly. And I want to be loved out loud.
Hmm.
That hiding, see, look, okay. I don't know, this may be controversial. I know how you girls like to tussle. But have you ever noticed niggas that always post their girl like a lot? They the main cheers.
I just said that last night.
They the main
Yes.
ones that be cheating. But
Yes, that's
however,
true.
what you gonna do is post me. How often? You don't gotta be every day. You don't gotta be every week. It don't even really necessarily gotta be every month. But what
Month,
you will
yeah.
do is make it known that you got a girlfriend, and that's me. I'm not gonna be nobody's secret. We ain't doing it. Cause hiding for who? Hiding for what? I don't do that soft lunch, all that little bullshit.
Yeah, that's, yeah, me neither. And I feel
No.
like, I'm glad you said it, because to soft lunch somebody, to me, sounds like you're referring to somebody as a product.
Oh,
I'm not an iPhone. You're not soft lunching me.
And what the fuck? What is up with this terminology? A soft
I
launch,
don't,
like
girl. I
something
don't
else
know.
Twitter done came up with. They could flush it down the toilet. Somebody said, per make it
Sure, make it
known.
known.
Exactly.
In facts. Yeah, and
Exactly.
that's a part of showing off. That's a part of showing your partner that you know his or her worth.
Yep. Yep. Then she goes and say, "I'll hold you down when
Lily, you
shit gets
stupid.
rough." Cause baby, I know you're worth it. Once again, she know he worth it, and I'm gonna hold you down. But I ain't hold you down in jail, and I'm not holding you down when you got another bitch.
Mm-mm,
Mm-mm.
definitely not.
And I'm not holding you down when you got a baby. That's just me though.
Yeah, that's why I said like rough, rough in a relationship don't mean cheating after cheating. It's just like you gotta grow. You gotta grow with your partner. You gotta grow to know how to love them in the way that they need to be loved. Just like I don't know how to say your name, but
Psychoasis.
psychosis, psychoasis.
Yeah,
Okay, just like she
yeah.
said, your childhood makes a big difference. Those are things you're gonna have to learn from your
Mm-hmm.
partner. That's what she means by rough, not
You
just
said
getting did dirty.
that's what she mean by what rough. Oh, okay.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
it gets rough,
Mm-hmm. Like let's
because
say
you
you
think
can
they're
have
worth
a.
it.
You said what? I'm sorry.
I said because you think that they're worth it, so they're worth
Mm-hmm.
staying through that and learning that.
Yeah. And you don't, I don't, do you think, this is like something I've been seeing on, of course, Twitter, but do you think people should go to counseling before they get into a relationship or therapy before they get into a relationship?
Um, it depends. They most people probably don't realize they need it until they get in a relationship. I'm gonna be honest. That's T.
That's
So
T.
it depends. Unless I mean, unless it's other signs that they need therapy. But it's situational.
Mm. Yeah, I think it's situation too because I don't, well, like you just said, some people don't realize they need to go until they get in a relationship. And my thing is, you can't, I mean, nobody's brought together perfectly. Like,
Hmm.
we all got stuff we need to work on. We're gonna be working on ourselves to the day we die, or you should be at least. Like they say, you learn something new every day. You can learn something new about yourself every day. So,
Yeah,
but if
that's
you
true.
came in knowing you have anger issues, come on,
Yeah.
come on. Um, yep. Don't take for granted the passions that she has for you. I think a lot of good, well, excuse me, I think a lot of men take good women for granted and they ruin them for the next man because they done play with her over and over and over and over again until she's ruined, until she's shredded. I mean, she's like, into shreds, like, and
Yeah.
that's not okay. That's not protecting black women. That's not. It's just not physical. You don't have to protect black women physically all the time. You cheat on this girl every week. That's not protecting her. Period.
And then sometimes, well, I'm not just gonna say men. In the song's case, men, but sometimes people get comfortable, and
Mm-hmm.
so the same effort that was put into the beginning should be put into throughout the end.
That's why they say always date your partner. And
Right.
I always say this. I think it is important to like your partner just as much you love them. Because a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people love their significant other, but some people don't like their
Yep.
significant other. And that's
That's
something
true.
I'm gonna die on. If you don't like me but you love me, it's not gonna work. It's not. And that's a gem I'm gonna always throw out there. Always. You could care for somebody all day long. But if you don't like them, you're gonna start mistreating them. And I had said this in my notes. I had forgot to mention this. But just because somebody is good for you and to you, that doesn't necessarily mean that y'all are meant to be together. Y'all they could be a good person, but if y'all are incompatible, then it's not gonna work. No matter how good they
Mm-hmm.
are. No matter how many bills they pay, no matter how much she rub your feet every night. If y'all are not compatible, it's just not gonna work. So there are good people out there, but y'all just not meant to be.
That's true.
Y'all are just not meant to be. Then she goes on to say, no need to read between the lines spelled out for you. Just hear this song because you can't go wrong when when you value a woman's worth. So you said most women are straightforward, just like in this song. Because I don't think it's hard to date women.
It's not.
Well, I wouldn't know, but I mean, like,
Yeah, me neither. Me neither, actually.
I feel like
But
most of us. Go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say, but like we're straightforward, like you said. You don't have to read between the lines, cause well, maybe I'm speaking from my standpoint, but I'm assertive. I'm gonna say what's on my mind, what I want. There's no need to read in between the lines or try to guess around it. And in that way, you
Okay.
can't go wrong, like she said.
Mm. I will say I'm the opposite. I'm not necessarily assertive, I don't think, but I'm not a hard person to figure out at the same time either. If you ask me, I'm gonna give you the answers. It may not be easy for me to say,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna tell you eventually. You're gonna get it. Maybe I need to become more assertive. I'm not assertive. What's
Well,
the
I
opposite of
mean, but
assertive?
um, I don't know. Might look. I don't know. Let me see. The opposite of assertive.
I'm not the complete opposite.
What would that be an antonym?
You said what?
It's a lot of different words. You just have to find the one that fits you really.
That's okay. It's all
Meek,
right. Well,
unsure, diffident.
no, because I know what I want. It's just I just have a hard time saying it.
Yeah, you're right. You're not really the opposite of assertive. You're just
I just have a hard time getting it out of my throat.
yeah. But I get what you're saying though.
Okay. Um, and I think that was the last verse or whatnot. But I did watch the video before me and her got on here, and it had like different, scenes in the video. And one part of the video, I realized like, the main character or whatever, he was helping this older lady with her groceries. That's I well, is that protecting black women? That's helping black women. But at the same time, I feel like that's a gentleman thing to do. That's a woman's work. That's how you be a gentleman. Like even the small things add up, helping my groceries, my bags, you know. And then in another scene, when Alicia Keys, she was in like the phone booth or whatever else, and it was raining, and the little boy in the video, the music video, he had came up to her and he took the umbrella. I don't know why I did this. Anyways, he came up with her, and got her out the rain with the umbrella. I think it starts little, teaching little boys, how to treat people first of all, not just women, but people in general
Yeah.
it goes a long way. And not just people you find attractive or women you find attractive. Everybody. I don't understand how some girls like, I like my nigga mean to other people. What the fuck be wrong with y'all? Like I genuinely want to know what be wrong with people who say that. Mean to everybody else but not me. Yeah. Let's unpack that. Cause why?
Right.
Why do you want him to be mean? Cause I feel like if he could be mean to everybody else, he just waiting on the opportunity to be mean to you.
Be mean to you. Yeah. It's a lot behind people that think like that.
It is.
Everything, your whole life, mentality, thought process is built in your childhood.
Why you like your
Exactly.
man mean? Exactly. I don't know. Or some men they don't want they want their girlfriends to be mean. And another thing, this not got
Mm-hmm.
nothing necessarily to do with the song, but people say, I don't like my significant other to be friendly. People don't understand that
Mm-hmm.
there's a difference between friendly and flirtatious, and that's something I need y'all to
Mm-hmm.
figure out and unpack.
Exactly.
Because I want my significant other to be friendly. I want him to be likable and people to like him. Why do I want people to dislike him?
That's
Why?
true.
Why? 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 TikTok. Why?
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get people because let's go back to the Stone Age and build houses from rocks and start over. And we're gonna figure out what we went wrong at this time. That's weird, she said. Yes, it is. Did we bypass any questions? Let me see. Or comments?
Trying to think everything that come out. Exactly.
What'd she say?
I'm not trying to defend everything that comes out of his mouth or making excuses for him because then you gonna look funny too.
Exactly. Oh, imagine defending somebody every time y'all go out. Oh, that's not.
Exactly.
Mm. I want my man to hold the doors for other people and women. Opening the doors. Cause what? Hmm. Do we see anything? Do we see anything? He said, y'all what? Our cameras. I think that's everything. So if y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let us know before we get off of here. And I think y'all should really go listen and internalize this song by Miss Alicia Keys, A Woman's Worth, because I did. One day I was driving in the car. I don't know if it was raining or not, but I was driving and I was listening. I was like, damn. Like, of course I hear this song as a kid. You know, I listen to
Yeah, I got
I
it from
listen.
my iPod.
But I was like, damn. Sometimes the lyrics just hit you like that. And that was the day. I was like, you know what? We're gonna break this song down. And like I said, she wrote this song. She was like in her early 20s. It says, have you self-evaluated your worth? Like, taking the time out to do so.
What do you call self-evaluating your worth? Before
Yeah,
I
what do
say
you call
yeah.
that? Yeah, let's elaborate. What do you call that? Yeah, my camera's moving. I'm sorry. She probably typing. But I wouldn't say I've taken the time out, but I think it's something that just comes natural to me. I know what I want and I know
Yeah.
how I do and don't want to be treated. So yeah. It's not something I took the time out. I was like, you know what? Let me see if I deserve this, because I deserve it all. I can't speak for everybody else. But
But it's also an experience thing though. There are some things that you can start to allow and you don't realize it at first. So I think that's kind of what she's saying.
give
Have you
me an
ever had
example.
to self-evaluate your worth? Just like letting things slide with anybody, not just your
Oh.
partner, but letting things slide and then you think back on it like I shouldn't have let that slide.
Oh.
That's a part of self-evaluating your worth. Because it's some things you don't know that you're worthy of until you meet them and have to cross the bridge.
I've done that in friendships, I would say.
Yeah.
I've done that. I'm like, bitch, why the fuck? No. No. So yes, I
Yeah.
have. I have.
And I feel like it's still gonna be more things that we haven't really unlocked yet because we haven't experienced that's gonna cause us to self-evaluate again.
Yep. And again and again and again. That's true.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true.
Like you said,
This
I mean,
was
we never stop growing or learning.
mm-mm. She said, like you have actually thought about what you will compromise on and what you won't. Is that what she said? And what you don't want.
I don't even see it.
Oh, scroll down maybe or scroll up. And then there's exceptions. The exceptions.
I actually have written out something like that in my journal before though.
What your do's, not do's and don'ts, but like, is that what you're talking about? Your do's and don'ts?
Yeah, like what I will allow.
That's a good thing to
But
do because, like you just said, you won't realize it's happening until you know that
mm-hmm.
it's happening and for how long it's been happening for. I will not allow, let's say, cheating.
Why I don't see the comment?
Do you want me to read it again?
If she said something else.
No,
Okay.
that was all. But yeah, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Writing down yourself, not no. Well, I guess that's part of your self worth. Writing down what
It
you will and will
is.
not accept. But how
Even
many
things
times?
even things you look for in a partner and not like he gotta be short, he gotta be tall, he gotta be skinny. Not stuff like that.
Well,
Like
I heard that's important too.
you might be until you find a man you want and you think he's too tall or too short.
Mm-hmm.
Then what?
Yeah,
That's
that's
why
true.
that wasn't ever a real important factor for me.
Mm.
I think that's something I don't know. It's situational too.
And like you
But
said, it's an exception because if I see a fine man, he got everything, but he 5'10", I wrote down he got to be 6 feet.
yeah, exactly. That's why I said those aren't really the things that you're looking for. More so like personal character traits.
Mm. anger issues. I don't know. But I think that's all for tonight, guys. Like I said, if you have any questions, I think that was it. That's all. Um a woman's worth is something. Yeah. I know mine and I feel like everybody should know theirs. And with time it will come. And with time you
Hmm.
will grow. But like I said, everybody go listen to that song and y'all gonna realize like damn, like she's spitting. But yeah. All right, guys. Thank you, Leah, for coming on here. And I
You're
will see
welcome.
y'all next time. Bye.